Good afternoon. Next in line is a 1993 Lexus SC400. It's a 4.0 engine on it. This one came to the yard and I really liked it, so I decided to buy it. It was running rough, and I did park it here. But after that, it developed to that running rough developed to crank no start, and I will show you guys. It has 105,000 miles on it. Really great condition inside and outside. That's why I jumped on it right away. It's a dry crank. So I worked on it a little bit before. The fuel pump is not getting any power. So let me just move the seats and get you guys along with me. So the cushion part of it just popped. It's held by these two clips, and you just pop it out. And the back part of it is held by these two screws. This one, I think there are three, and that one and one right here. This is how you get an access to the fuel pump. This is the cover, and see if I can open the trunk. You move this liner or cover, and this is the connector for the fuel pump. This is the fuel tank right here. This was covered by this one, like that. So in both ALLDATA and Mitchell, it says white, black, and G, which is green, right? Here also, fuel pump, white, black, and GR and green. White, black is the ground, green is the power. And the pump itself, we don't have white, black, or green. We have white and blue and black. So I'm assuming that white is ground, blue, black is the power. So let's check the power, see if we get in 12 volt here. See, are you guys in? Yes. Now it's gonna start. Look, started. 11 battery voltage, 12.7. Okay, so it's an intermittent issue. I know the car needs a tune-up. That's why I got spark plugs and oil. I was gonna do oil change, spark plugs, see if there's any coils needed to be replaced. I'm not changing no coils, you guys know me, but this is crazy. It never started before. Only that time when I drove it here. I cannot fix it now if it's not broken. I need it to be broken. Starts right up. Okay, now I'm losing voltage right here. No, it went back. You saw that? Guys, did you guys see that? I lost voltage for some moment. Left. I'm losing voltage. Ooh, that's interesting. Now we need to take it a step before the fuel pump. We need to locate that fuel pump ECU. Let us try to locate that and see if we are losing powers and ground to this one, or because you see the green one or the blue one is coming right from it, so that pin 5. So we need to know if we are losing it here or we're just losing it at pin 2. And which one is the other one? I think is this one, pin 4. Let's see, this is on old data. Say Mitchell. What Mitchell says, pin 1 is ground. Let me see here. Pin 1 is ground. Okay, so that shares the same ground that for the fuel pump. Here is more obvious. See it? Pin 1 ground, boom. Goes to the same ground for the here on B11. But let's go back here. Pin 1 ground, and then we have 2 pink, 3 red and green, 4 black and red, and 5 green. That's the one that go into the fuel pump. Right here. It's going to the fuel pump. So we have 2, 3, 4. We're checking. I assume one of them is the power for that one, for that module. We'll check it out. The location of the fuel pump ECU, it's right here. It looks like it's behind this panel, so we have to take it off. And I'm going to show you a whole picture. I assume if you guys are watching this video, it means you guys have the this vehicle, so this is just for you guys, just in case you need anything else, you need to locate anything else. To take off this panel, you have these clips, one here, one under here, actually here I think, and the other one is behind this right here. Then you take it off. Now there's a 10mm bolt holding this bracket that holds the module, the ECU, the fuel pump module. Says fuel pump control, part number 89570-24010. That's a Denso. Okay, so I decided to bring my power probe along with me. Now we are doing the white and black, which should be ground. White and black, that's first one. That's ground, solid ground. Next, the pink, pin number 2, which is that a DL or DT? The pink one goes to the engine control module. Let me just make sure. This diagram is not an active diagram. I cannot click on the lines to follow them. Yes, it's going to the engine control module. Let's see if it has power. This pink one. It has nothing so far. Let me crank it. And at the same time, I am keeping an eye on the voltmeter. I don't know if you guys yes. I'm sorry if you guys cannot see it, but I will let you know if anything comes on. The pink is, we said it's nothing, and now crank, also nothing. Alright, let's see how this goes. The green and red, which is the third one. Green and red, where does it go to? And what does it say? It says fuel pump control, FPC, fuel pump control. I think that what means. And it goes to pin number 22 in the engine control module. FPC, fuel pump control, I think. Red and green. Let's see if we have power here when I crank. Nothing. 1.6 volt. Okay. Next would be black and red, battery positive. Black and red, it's right here. Yeah, battery positive. And the green, the last one. See, this is a green which says fuel pump. It's supposed to be here, green, but it's not green, it's blue for some reason. Blue and black, as we said before. But here, this is the green. Okay. So let me check to see. I don't have volt here. So, okay. Right now, I don't think this module is getting any. This module is not getting any voltage. It's not getting any power to power it on. So let's go check at the computer, at the engine control module, see if there is any signal over there going to this module. If there is, that means the wire has some short in it or cut or something preventing the whole voltage coming here. If not, that means the engine control module needs to be replaced. So the ECU is located right here, engine control module ECM. It's located on the passenger side. It looks like on the kick panel, under the glove compartment, either right under it exactly or on the body itself. Let's go check it out. Let me make some room for us. Before, what I had to do, I had to remove this from under the glove compartment. It's not held by any screws, only clips. You pull down on it and move it out of the way. I removed this piece on the side to remove the weather strip and pull on this carpet. And it looks like that I have some modules here. I have a disconnected also module. I don't know what is this. Is this for checking? Because the harness should be here anyways. But I was wondering what is. I don't see anything under the glove compartment, so that might be behind this. Let me move these two 10mm bolts. Alright, the two 10mm are off. Cover is off. And this is the engine control module. If you guys are interested, it's the part number 89661-24230. This is a 93 Lexus SC400 automatic transmission. Alright, now I'm gonna have to probe here and check to see if we are getting any power to the module, to the fuel module or not. There's 10mm bolt here. I have to remove it to move this cover from these two harnesses. Or is that a one? It looks like one. Back to the diagram on all data, because it has the name of the connector. On Mitchell it doesn't have it, I mean the number. So we're looking for E9 and an E10. Those two connectors for the engine control module. Okay, so E9 is A, and here it says A right here. It says A on both two pins. This is the pink one, this is and the red and green. 21 and 22, and this is my concern, to be honest with you guys. This is the one that I wanted to be positive when cranking. Let's go to A. E9, which is A, so E9, we're looking for E9. For some reason I'm not able to find E9 or E10, so let me look somewhere else. I found E11, and I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, because in the previous diagram it said E9 and E10. But anyways, 21 and 22, pink, and what is it, red and green, the small gauge wires. Alright, again I'm gonna show you guys the harness. 21, 22s, that would be the last two on the left side, the row before the last. And if we're looking at the harness, now this is the top of it. This is the harness, the top of it, so it should be these two. So when you flip it, it's on the other side, which is right here. And they are indeed, I know it's really hard to show you guys, but this is the pink, and that behind it is the red and green. So gonna have to probe to those. Actually, I'm interested in the red and green. Let me see. Hold on, I need two hands. All right, on the red and green, and let's see what we get. Where's the key for the car? The key right here. We have nothing. Right. I unscrewed this 10mm. Let me just make sure this harness is all the way up. I was looking for the red and green and the pink in here. All right, let's try it one more time. I wish there was somebody with me to help me to, you know, just wiggle on that harness while I'm cranking, just to see if I can get 12 volts. Let's try the pink one. You guys might say, well, are you sure you're probed good here? And I say yes, because when I disconnect this, I will lose this reading. Let me show you guys. See, no reading. And now, right here. All right, let's try the pink one. One more time on the green and red. All right. One last time before condemning the computer. It's a bad computer. It's not getting any command to the fuel pump control module. So guess who got lucky today? That would be me. I was at a local junkyard and I found a 93 Lexus SC400, same exact year, make, model, and I pulled the computer and I pulled the fuel pump control module from it, and the reason why I got this also, just in case this actually, because I wasn't able to properly check that until I get power from the computer. So since now I have the computer, I just plugged it in, and we are going to see if the car will start. I don't know if these 93s have a chip key or not. I doubt it, but let's see. Battery hooked. And I just hooked the DVOM to see if we get voltage at the pump. Moment of truth. Nothing. I don't know if my connection, let me crank it. Okay, that's good. So it doesn't prime with the key on. It's idling. That tells us that we don't have to program the key. But I don't know if this is the correct voltage coming to the fuel pump. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to that pin, remember that pin, and I'm going to check to see which one is, actually I can check here to see which one is giving power. I think it was red and green and a pink, if I'm not mistaken. Now the voltage is 808, 8.8 volt DC right here at the pump. These two, let me see which one. Before both of them had no power. By the way, the old PCM, I already sent it to the service on eBay to repair it. I'm gonna contact them, tell them do not. I'm gonna put on a set as a spare for the future, just in case I need it, or I probably, I don't know. Okay, so right here 2.4 at the red and green, 2.4 volt. We never had this before. How about the pink one? The pink one is the, what's that, 9.5? Is that a battery power? What is that? See here at the pump is 8.7 at the pump. The pink one is 9.5 and the red one 2.4. So those are the correct readings, known good readings for this vehicle. It's idling. It has a little bit of a misfire. I don't think it has a misfire, does it? No, it's not missing. It's not missing.
You wouldn't allow like that.
Yeah, you would. I don't think it's missing. Alright. Well, I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button for our future videos. The computer. The fix for this car is the computer.